Hello everyone, my name is Arya Chandas Wijaya. My last name is 180. Today, I wanna storytelling the novels uh, Stephen Cohn's that called The Traitor. This story novel is taking timeline before the assassin. So how is it the story? Let's go. So we still sticking with Tommy Carmelini in the midnight in the Georgetown, a highly society party is winding down. But for CIA operative Tommy Carmelini, the real work is just a beginning. Traveling under the fake name, under his fake name, he's trying to charming Marisa Petrou, the daughter of the powerful French diplomat. She's bring him back to her father heavily guard mansion that she's thinking it's romance because he's know it's an operation with a practice invisible movement. Tommy Carmelini acting like is acting sedative patch into her skin. Marisa collapsed into a deeps because he giving anesthesia to her drink, and Tommy don't hesitate to move through the shadows like he's walking around and blend into the crowd, and he's randomly wear cheaper coat, looking for a code for unlocking the secret of the father's Marisa, because here in this story father's Marisa have a big secret that everyone doesn't know. And 3 weeks later, the ripples of that night reach across the globe. High above the Mediterranean, French intelligence agent named Maurice Martin, she quietly dies of the heart attack. He's died in the first class because of heart attack. He sat in the first class seat when his flight attendant searched his briefcase. She doesn't find like a standard business document, but she's find like the spreadsheet that claim a 1 million with €1 million moving to the bank accounts of the Palestine. It's now like the pipeline of Islamic radicals. Well, we back to the terrorist thing. So the document is end up in a source of the Sturban bunker in Tel Aviv of Mossad officer slide them into across a table to the American official. The paper trails leads directly to the man that's named Henry Rodet. That's Marisa father's name. The untouchable director of DGSA intelligence, the French intelligence. And while the spies stare the financial data, a wealthy Middle Eastern businessman stand in the hall of the mirror. Yeah, I think like he's fixing his tie and looking like good man. He isn't looking at the art. He's calculating the angle of checking security position and plotting. He's planning to assassination that will that will play out a global television that during an upcoming G8 summit. Back in the Maryland, the CIA pulls the Tommy Carmelini back into the fire. The G8 summit it turned Paris into the power kick. Tommy is getting ordered to go to Europe under his old boss. His name is Jake Grafton. Yeah, I mean like maybe if you are reading the novel like before the traitor, or maybe you read like me, read from the wrong book, like you start from the assassin then the traitor, maybe you know who's the Jack Grafton. Jack Grafton is the boss of the Tommy Carmellini. He is an admiral in the CIA and in the GA group. That's the GA group is the group that's full of intelligent American. But in this mission is a psychological management. At the airport, Tommy Carmellini runs into a Sarah Huston, an NSA, the data mining genius here, who also happened in his brilliant deeply. She's his ex-girlfriend. Sarah Huston is his ex-girlfriend that they working together to unsolve this mystery. Sarah looks at him and with the pure eyes she's demanding to sit chance for the flight across the Atlantic. You know, like if you're sit in the next with your ex is kinda weird. It's kinda awkward. I mean, like, yeah. Okay, next. In the secure facility in London, Admiral Grafton feel like terrifying about the reality that Henry Rodert recently tipped off the American about the Al Qaeda to plot to blow up the New York City, and they planning to to blow up the New York stock exchange. But Rodert won't say how he knew that Graham have dedicated the truth that Rodert has a legendary deeply placed mole in the hide inside Al Qaeda. His name, the leader of the Al Qaeda, his name is Abu Qasim. Yeah, you know who is Abu Qasim maybe. And Grafton take a look to Carmellini. Yeah, he take like eyes to eyes and says like, you are going to Paris, Tommy, and are you going to play and are you going to play as a traitor? So the plane is insane. Carmellini must stage as a fake defection to the French and offering them to stolen the access of the entire US Interlink network to exchange for €1 million. To survive, Tommy demanding them the only backup he trusts. His name is Willie Farner. He is the paranoid, self-checking, convict felony former partner, and they are moved to another place. Carmellini recruit and obviously Willie. He's recruiting Willie as his partner and promise of the expense paid in the Paris vacation. He board to Eurostars. He boards to a Eurostar train under burner identity. They're using a fake identity, but across the English channel, the French already waiting. Jean-Paul Arnaud, the ruthless chain smoking, the heavy smoker character in this novel, he received like the surveillance report that he knows Grafton is coming. He knows Carmellini is coming too. So his take already turning into lethal. and rainy night in a working class of a suburb of Paris. A DGSE agent named Claude Bergerie pulls up on his motorcycle. He's pulled up with his motorcycle, and he's a man who has secured the Rodet's bank secret account, and he's a cut after he arrived on the place. He shut down the motorcycle engine and stepped up into a doorway. He heard the two silent shot to the head. Roger drops into the wet pavement. Wait. Bridges die because the assassin shoot him in the head after he's arrived into the doorway, and the assassin walk away after killing him. And the next morning, in the Paris, they are trapped in the closing shot. The Admiral Grafton meets the CIA Paris station chief in the secure room. They look into the top secret U.S. interlink network track in the French communication. When the screen flashes into the life and the room goes dead into a silence. The French have already intercepted the U.S. data stream that they know the American were coming before the planes even left the tarmac. The system is completely compromised. There is a massive leak at the highest level. Meanwhile, in his grand office, Henry Rodet look at over the rooftop in the Paris. He remember like 25 years ago in the burning sand of the Algerian desert, when he spared the life of a young injured native thief. That the boys broken his arm. He pulled a trigger that a boys grew up into become Abu Qasim. So Rodet spared Abu Qasim life. That is that a mistake that Abu Qasim in the future will become the most dangerous leader of the Al Qaeda. That the mole inside the Al Qaeda, a depth of mercy, both the greatest spy asset in human history too. And cut into the rain when the rain slake into the street below. Tommy calmly waved through the crowded subways and the bustling department stores, spending hours of doubling back check in every mirror they watching and every corner, and he's finally have the conversation, finally have the confesses of himself that he's not being followed by anyone. So he slipped into the back of the waiting embassy vehicle to meet his handler. Like he think he's ahead of the game, but in the city like a shadow are already closing in. So I think that's the full story of the traitor. This story is continuing in the assassin, because this story is before before the assassin. This is the first story before the assassin. So if you wanna like know the continuous of the story, you must read the assassin too. And I recommend that like reading this novel is because it's good if you like a military fictional and the spy agent or something like that. So I think I will recommend that this, and I hope in the future this novel is having like movie adaptation. And yeah, I hope like this novel have movie adaptation, because I didn't find like the movie that based from this novel. And maybe it will be a great if I can see my boy Tommy Carmellini into this into the movie, because man, I like this character so much in the novel. Because and I hope maybe Hollywood please make this as the movie, so I can like watching this, yeah, not just reading the novel. I can see like the real Carmellini in the movie. So I think that's all from me. Sorry if it's not like properly made, because and if I have a starter, because I'm not fit. I'm not look fit, and I kinda sick today. So thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.